How can you move crypto offshore? That's going to be the topic of today's video. So if you're an expat or a high net wealth individual in particular, go over to adamfire.com and see how I can help you. Now on this particular video, I'm going to talk about offshoring your crypto, why you might want to do it, and some misconceptions about it. Now before talking about this topic, it should be made clear, as everybody who listens and watches my content know, I'm not a huge fan of crypto. I think it's kind of a bit more of a speculation than anything else. I remember many years ago, people in my network who were kind of pro-crypto were saying, oh, this is going to replace the US dollar or the euro or whatever. It was all about being a currency. These days they're saying it's a source of value, and they are admitting increasingly that it's a speculative investment avenue. Even crypto bulls are saying basically it's a bit of a speculation. So I was watching a video with one of the crypto bulls, and he made it clear, and he said, well, look, you shouldn't get into this unless you're actually willing to actually take a big loss, even an entire loss. You should be ready to accept that. So just getting that out of the way, how can you offshore your crypto? Now, first of all, you need to find an offshore brokerage, meaning a brokerage outside your country of residence. And then you need to do an application form, do the normal steps like your proof of ID, proof of address, and then show a source of wealth which shows how you got the original crypto. So if you bought crypto in 2019, how did you acquire that? What was your source of funding before that? And this kind of gets me to the main crux of the video. A lot of people before thought that crypto could be this great kind of anonymous thing. But in reality, even crypto exchanges now, they do require a source of wealth. And if you want to offshore your crypto, rather than using cash, use crypto to fund an investment, a new investment. That is very much possible. However, that doesn't mean it's anonymous. If you move your crypto from, say, Binance or whatever, one of the big crypto exchanges, to an offshore brokerage, that's perfectly legal. But these days, an offshore brokerage, just like an onshore brokerage, is going to ask those questions: the source of wealth, the proof of ID, the proof of address. So the kind of people who should be looking to do this are the kind of people who maybe years ago acquired some crypto, it's gone up in value, they're a little bit uncomfortable about how much it's worth now. They want to offshore it because maybe they're an expat and they're moving from country to country, so it makes more sense to have it in an offshore brokerage as opposed to keeping it in their home country, because many countries now restrict non-resident investments. But that doesn't mean it's going to be anonymous, right? So I have helped one or two clients move their crypto offshore, but the point is that is more suitable for people who are also looking to diversify. So there's a lot of kind of newly wealthy people on paper who bought crypto many years ago, and those sensible people look to diversify their wealth, move it to an hour brokerage, sell out some of the positions, and actually diversify it to a better portfolio. How can I help you? In two ways. First of all, are you an expat, a high net wealth individual, or just somebody who lives in a part of the world where it's difficult to get access to quality investment solutions? In which case, go onto my website on adamfire.com and find out more. If you don't fit into any of those categories, then in which case there's a range of free material on my website, on this YouTube channel, and indeed on my Quora, where I get over 200 or have received over 231 million views in the last few years. And finally, if you want to actually read my thoughts in more detail, go onto Amazon and find my book on there.